Welcome back to Brookman Finance. My name is Adam, and yes, I still sound like death. I'm still getting over the remnants of the Roni. It's just crushing my lungs right now. I know I sound bad, but that's not going to stop me from trying to bring you some videos, trying to bring you some content that can help you make money. The crypto market is a complete roller coaster right now, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about NFTs and how do we find the best ones that can actually make us some money. In 2014, the very first NFT was minted. The total value of NFTs sold in all of 2020 was $250 million. In just the first quarter alone of 2021, it was $2 billion. And I can't wait to see what this quarter is going to look like for 2022. Beeple still holds the record for the most expensive NFT ever sold at $69.3 million. With his piece, Every Day's the first 5,000. Think about that growth. Now remember that less than 1% of people in this entire world even dabbles in NFTs. So if you're thinking about this long term, and you probably are, which is why you're here, then congrats, because you're doing more than 99% of the world. NFTs exploded this past year and have attracted real artists like Banksy, Beeple, and even the family of Picasso is getting in on the mix. Now, those may be obvious collector pieces because of the famous source, but we need to be able to find the most obscure and affordable NFTs because blindly throwing our money at random NFTs is wasteful, and most of us can't afford to spend tens of thousands on an NFT. If not wasting money is something that you can relate to or appreciate, then do me a solid and make sure you smash that like button and remember to subscribe. The two most important things when looking to buy an NFT, especially if it's your first time, one, is the platform legitimate? Is there enough volume and is there enough liquidity that I will be able to sell my NFT? Second, is the NFT you're looking at from a legitimate artist or project? Or is it from a goofball like me and this is one of my NFTs that I made? Feel free to go buy him on OpenSea, and yes, that is real. Here's a quick checklist for what to look for when searching for the best NFTs. Use this list from beingcrypto.com. Properties of the NFT, meaning, is it rare? How was this NFT generated? Does the creator or artist have a community? Where is the community, and how strong is it? Take Gary Vee, for instance. He is not much of an artist, but has such a strong following and community. That was enough for his literal doodles to make millions. How much is the NFT selling for now? How many pieces of the NFT collectible exist? How rare is it? On what NFT platform or platforms can you find the pieces? It is always worth doing your research on Twitter, Discord especially, and YouTube. So if you're watching this right now, you're already on the right track. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a list of sites and tools that you should be aware of when you're trying to find that next big NFT to invest in. These are the tools just to put in that tool belt. Now you may like some of these sites and some you may not like. But the point is to give you some tools and directions so that you can create your own system for finding NFTs. Here are some ingredients, but you have to come up with your own recipe that you like. First up is upcomingnft.net. Their aim is to help creators and contribute to their growth in the crypto art sector. The platform is dedicated to providing information about upcoming NFT launches, drops, events, auctions, giveaways, etc. When you pull up the site, you will immediately see projects along with their Twitter popularity, which is a big one for me, supply, etc. Plus, it will have each project's Discord, website, and countdowns to pre-sales so you can stay on top of getting in early. Next is rarity tools. Now, rarity is one of the most important factors when determining value. Scarcity creates value, and you'll hear me say that a lot on this channel. Rarity Tools is a website dedicated to ranking generative art and collectible NFTs by rarity. One of the most common questions you'll hear people ask when trying to figure out which NFT to buy is how rare is it? Rarity Tools aims to provide an easy to understand and sensible ranking of the rarity of individual collectible NFTs and can be used to easily answer the question of how rare any NFT is within their own collection. On Rarity Tools, you can sort NFTs by volume in Ethereum, average price, and the collections available on the market. And if you can afford it just because you're balling out of control, some of the most expensive NFTs can be found and analyzed here, including CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Next up is NFTevening.com. Now this is one of the biggest NFT news sites out there, and I love this one just to be able to keep up to speed on what's going on in the NFT world, what's going on in the metaverse, blockchain games. They have an NFT calendar and a lot more. It is a one-stop shop to stay engaged on everything going on. Moving on to one of my personal favorites, and that's Icy Tools. This is a user-friendly site. I like that because I'm stupid. It's not very complicated. This is one of the reasons they're so popular. They have trending collections, which is also on the homepage. It gives you everything you need when you're trying to figure out which NFT to buy. You can filter trending collections by time. You can filter it for the last few days or up to the past 15 minutes. You can see top mints, as well as track and follow certain wallets, and it will show you all of their activity, what they're buying, what they're selling, which to me just makes things so much easier when you can just sit back and watch and see what the big dogs and these full-time NFTers are doing on the daily. Very cool. Next up we have Nansen. So this is one you do have to pay for, but depending on how deep you get into NFTs, it may just be worth it, because one good flip, if that's what you're into, one good flip alone could pay for it. Get an edge over everyone else by tracking the behavior and on-chain activity of prominent wallet addresses. Follow the money and see what everyone else is doing, sort of like Icy Tools. One thing I really like about Nansen is that you can create real-time custom alerts and get notified in that real time when and where a wallet has been moving its funds. As soon as they're doing something, you're finding out about it. Now, they do have a public dashboard, so feel free to go check that out and decide if this is something that you would want to invest your money in, if it's worth it. Next up is Rarity Sniper. And Rarity Sniper is another good one to check out when you're just trying to find the perfect NFT. Now, they claim to be the #1 rarity NFT site out there for all collections. They say all collections, but the majority of it is Ethereum and Solana, which takes up a big portion of the NFT space, but there are other chains out there, Avalanche, Cardano, etc. You can find popular collections and then break them down piece by piece. It will rank the rarest pieces within certain collections, which is pretty cool, and I also like the drop calendar they have. The last tool and site to use on this list is CryptoSlams. This platform allows users to discover NFT collections by trading volume. Each NFT collection has a detailed page that includes live sales, marketplace, and minting. For each NFT, you will find a dedicated page with all of the information you will need, such as price, special attributes, and rarity rankings. CryptoSlam has all the desired ranking parameters for an NFT tool, such as blockchain sales, fan tokens, global indexes, and NFT collectible sales by volume. The reality is this: the majority of NFT artwork is going to end up completely worthless. So we need to do as much due diligence as possible before we throw any Ethereum, Sol, ADA, whatever at it. I think about it like this. In 2032, Ethereum could be 50,000, 100,000, who knows? So whatever I spend, I think about it with that kind of value in mind, and it helps me keep myself in check. What tools and sites do you guys use right now that you think people could find value in? Please let me know in the comment section below. As always, I hope you stay safe, I hope you get rich, and we will see you soon.